And the next day, all I could do was talk about God and my experience. And my Navy supervisors put me in a mental hospital. They tied me down to a bed, gave me truth serum, and for 3 hours listened to my childhood. Wires on my head when I was 5, disconnected from life, didn't talk, 5 stepfathers, 13 different schools, Arizona, Marietta, Georgia, Smyrna, Georgia, Cocoa Beach, Florida, Louisville. I went to school everywhere. I met everybody, Indians, cowboys, surfers. And in 2016, I'd been married for 37 years. I was in my living room after Thanksgiving, high on coke as I could get. I had $1 million business. I had 10 employees, van, storefront, wife, kids all moved out. Great Thanksgiving Day. And I looked up to God in my living room at 1 o'clock in the morning. I didn't go to Jesus this time. I didn't need Jesus. I knew God. And I said, "Sir, is there anything better than this cocaine?" He said, "You know there is. Get on your knees." I said, "God, my whole life is fucked up. All my options and choices were made by a child that was beat up by stepfathers, by a mother that sexualized him, by women that took advantage of him when he was 10 years old. My whole life is made up of lies." He said, "I'll take it from you." I said, "You can have it. I fucked everything up." He said, "I want your wife, I want your life, I want your house, I want your business, and I will turn your life around." And I said, "You got it." And this is my testimony. Pay attention, people. You're getting a very special message. That night at 55 years old, Thanksgiving 2016, I got on my knees in my living room at 1 o'clock in the morning. He put a cardboard box in front of me. We watched my whole life for 3 hours go in that box. With his arm around me, with his loving eyes watching all of my life with me that night. He said, "Damn, boy, damn, you've done more things than 1 million people on my earth. You're fascinating. You're incredible. You touched all the bases. You went out there and learned about life because you didn't believe in it at your house. I told you you're my favorite warrior. And now you're done. You don't have a life anymore." I didn't believe him. I didn't believe him. I went out to Craigslist hotels with a ball of cocaine, and I tried to find sex and information. I went to mental hospitals to figure out my bipolar, my borderline personality for 8 years. I sat on my porch drinking. We bought a retirement home down here in Florida. I lived 50 years to buy a retirement home. I invited my grown son in my house. 2 divorces, fired from the fire department. I said, "Come on in the house, get started again." And he beat me up 7 times. And he eventually kicked me out and got me divorced from my wife of 40 years, my virgin wife. I went to Cocoa Beach High School in 77, 78. But God wants me out here. He doesn't want me drunk in my house. He wants me out here on YouTube telling you people about life, about love, about troubles and trials can come, but you can beat them. But I've tried everything. I tried everything. I've tried everything in life. I've done it all. I've done it all. You want to go on the sailboat? You ready?